My name is Ryan Bile, and I serve as the president of the Resident Student Association here at UD. Today, for our info session, we're going to do a fun little icebreaker to start us off, talk about RSA, ways you guys can get involved, and then give you guys a chance to ask any questions that you have and meet our full executive board. Some of you guys have already met our members. So to start us off, I'm going to yield to Abigna to do a little bit of a icebreaker with us.
Hi everybody, it's nice to see you all. So my name is Abigna, you can call me Abby. I'm the vice president of RSA, and we're gonna play a really fun game called Zoom Around the Room. So basically I want everybody to take 30 seconds, run around your room or whatever space you're in, and find something that represents your home or your state. That could be like a t-shirt or a photo or anything along those lines, just something that's like personal to you. And then we'll kind of come back together and share what we picked out. So I think Nick is my official timer person. Awesome. So I'm going on the count of 3, we're all going to go do that. So ready, set, go. We should play Jeopardy music or something like that.
Jeopardy music.
If you can't make Jeopardy music, store-bought is fine.
And that's time.
Okay, that's time. Okay, so I would love if some of our members in this meeting could share what they picked up in their room. So Maya, Jenna, anybody?
Okay, I'll go.
Okay, perfect.
This was like cheating. I don't know. It was sitting right next to me, but I have this bag from AI, the hospital, because I used to volunteer there, and I just really love it there. That's all I could think of.
That's awesome. I love that. Cool. Who's next? Jenna, do you want to share what you found?
Sure, I'll go. I found this baseball from my brother's room because we have like a minor league baseball team here. So.
All right, awesome. Julia, do you want to share?
Yeah, so I'm in my kitchen and kind of sticking with the baseball theme. I have this bottle of wine. Not gonna drink it, but it's a Nats Championship 2019 bottle. Since I'm kind of from DC and we are the reigning national champions, I thought that would be kind of fun.
Great, cool. Anyone else? Sana, can you hear us, by the way?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, perfect.
I could go. I have this little hoodie here. It's from Myrtle Beach. It's from like it's from my home state because I actually wasn't born in Delaware. I was born and raised for like the first 5-6 years of my life in South Carolina.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you everyone who shared. I love getting to know more about you. And I'll kind of just like give it back up to Ryan to continue the presentation. I hope you had fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Abby. It is really great to meet you guys. And I apologize, Abby, for muting you. You can mute me to get back at me if you want to. Cool. So now we're sort of going to go into some things about RSA. So can anyone tell me, what does RSA stand for? Anyone?
Resident Student Association.
Resident Student Association, you got it. So RSA is a Resident Student Association. We are one of the largest and oldest continually operating government organizations that's on UD's campus. We were founded way back in 1972, so we've been around for a while. Overall, our mission is to cultivate an inclusive, engaging, diverse, and valuable residence hall and campus experience for all of our students, which all kind of rolls up to our purpose to make the residence halls at UD a home for our students. Now, obviously, not everyone is in residence halls this year. It looks like a lot of you guys are back home, but our mission still stands to give you guys the best student experience you could possibly have at UD. And the 2 primary ways that we do this are through programming and advocacy, which Victoria is going to talk about for a couple minutes, talk about our values.
Can everyone hear me? Yes. Okay, hi, I'm Victoria. I'm the Director of Digital Marketing and Communications, also known as the DMAC. So our two pillars or two values are programming and advocacy. So programming on the one side is led by our Director of Programming, and that's more going to be events and activities. So on the executive board level, we have bigger events like Resapalooza and Community Residence Hall Month, where that's going to be like more campus-wide, bigger budget kind of items. And if we were on campus, we'd be like renting out the multi-purpose rooms in Trabant and, you know, renting out the green, like massive events. And but this year it's going to be all virtual, obviously, but still it's going to happen and it's going to be fantastic. And so that's what we do on the executive board level. But then lower or kind of under that is the community advocacy boards and the campus development community or committee, which we will get to more in depth. But they are going to have smaller initiatives. In the past, we've done things like movie nights and pizza nights and pancake socials and potlucks, just anything that you want to get together with a couple of your friends, a couple of like your other UD students, and just build that sense of community. And so our big push is we have a lot of money. We have $20,000 annually to fund programming, and that is all for the students to use. So if you have any idea for, you know, getting some students together, you want to do something social, and you know, now obviously it's virtual, so there's not going to be like, you know, buying food for an event or anything, but you know, if you want to rent a movie or, you know, whatever, and it costs money, you can ask us and we will in all likelihood approve it, and you can have us foot the bill for that kind of stuff. And so that's just a good way to like hang out with your friends and everything and do it on RSA's dime. And, you know, and at the same time, building that sense of community and, you know, kind of having a good first impression, first year at UD, despite us being virtual. And then the other half of that is advocacy. So in the past, our big thing in recent years has been our dining survey. So Ryan headed up the advocacy committee the past 2 years, and he and his advocacy committee did the dining survey, which they surveyed 500 students, and that was what led to the entire overhauling of the dining plans this year with this past year, where we expanded like midnight out or like late night hours for the dining halls. We completely revamped the actual dining plans. We allowed you to it was allowed to exchange a meal swipe for meals at other locations outside the dining halls, so the meal exchange program. But then like also Abigna 2 years ago with her within her community, she got whiteboards in the study lounges. So that's gonna be more like passive programs or passive initiatives that just make the community better. And so we've touched on it in prior discussions, but virtually that's going to look like if you you know, if you're studying with your friends and there's a service or a website that you would like a subscription to, and you know the university doesn't have a student subscription yet, you can ask us and we can talk to people and get the universe and see if the university would be interested in funding that so that everyone can access that. And so yeah, so that's more of what advocacy looks like. And I think I'm over time, but yeah, so that's programming and advocacy, and I will kick it back to Ryan.
Thank you, Victoria. So as she said, right, programming and advocacy are kind of the two functions that we do as an organization, either in virtual settings and in person. So as students at UD, there's kind of two ways to get involved with our organization. For on-campus students, which it doesn't look like you guys are on campus. Allison, are you on campus or are you off campus this semester?
I'm on campus this semester. Perfect. Yeah, I'm in my dorm room right now. I just didn't know if there was anything going on in the back.
No worries. Which residence hall are you in?
I'm in George Reed North.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. I have a lot of friends who are RAs up there. So we'll go over both tracks because we have people who are on campus and off campus, right? So the on-campus track to get involved with RSA is serving on your community advocacy board. And the off-campus track, or for all students, is to join our campus development committees. We'll go into both. So community advocacy boards are basically a representative council that represents the wants and needs of all students living in your residence hall. So Allison, you live in George Reed, right? So George Reed will have a community advocacy board that will represent all of the students that live in your hall. And they'll report back to RSA on like a weekly basis to work on initiatives and collaborate and fund some of the programs and advocacy initiatives that Victoria was talking about. So the way to get involved with CAB, the Community Advocacy Board program, is to run for a position. So there are 3 positions that you can run for. You can run for president, vice president of advocacy, and vice president of operations. So if you complete the interest form that we've linked up here and in the chat, you'll be able to get more information about all those positions and what you need to do to run. It sounds like a really big deal, like running for a position, but it's super, super low key and it's like really social and fun. All of us on the executive board have done it before and we emerged all right. So it's a lot of fun. And the goals of the program overall, right, are to lead change in your community, right? Like better understand, student, issues in your residence hall and translate that into change of policy and change of environment, things of that nature. Amplify student voices and then share resources. So as I said, there's a community advocacy board in every residence hall on campus. So you'll have the chance to work with students who are in James Smith and Thomas McKean and Independence, right? And all of those other places, which is a unique experience. And then for our students who are living off campus this year, you have the chance to join our campus development committee, which a lot of the advocacy work that Victoria talked about, right? Like the dining reforms project where we surveyed students and made some modifications to the student experience as it pertains to dining, you can do through the campus development committee. So the committee is led by our director of advocacy and our director of programming. And some of the things that we're working on this year with you guys are listed on the slides. So multicultural awareness, outreach to other student organizations, so we can sort of amplify the collective voice of UD students. Sorry, you can probably hear the trains going by right now. I live by the train in Newark. But in addition to like enhancing physical and mental health resources to students and working with administration officials at UD on these initiatives and on hopefully our successful transition to in-person living and learning come fall, spring semester in 2021. So that's like a little recap of the 2 programs that we're offering. And if you click on the link, we're gonna send these slides to you guys, but if you go to the bit.ly that we've attached in the chat, you'll be able to basically sign up to receive more information, and we'll send you this presentation and everything we talked about today in there. Before we wrap up, actually I want to do e-board things last. I want to share with you guys, we have social media pages that you guys can follow, and we're doing a swag giveaway. So if you follow us on all these social media platforms, Allison, if you follow us and you get selected, you can win a bunch of RSA swag, and you can stop by our office in Perkins Student Center and pick up some RSA swag. And then our friends that are living at home this year, we'll set aside some swag items for you guys come spring 2021, and you guys will be able to pick those up once we're in person again. Some really exciting things there, and the website is linked as well. Before we recap and sort of yield for questions, I wanted to give some of our e-board officers a chance to just introduce themselves, like 15 to 20 seconds apiece, just to talk about who they are and what positions they have on RSA. So with that, I'll yield to Abigna. Go in gavel order again.
Hi, it's me again. I'm Abigna, I'm the VP, and I'm a junior this year majoring in neuroscience and communication, and I also have a minor in public health. I'm from Morris Plains, New Jersey, and a fun fact about me is that I was captain of my swim team in high school, but I have never swam since. Swam. Yeah, that word. Okay, I yield to the next person.
Hi, I'm TJ. I'm a sophomore and I'm a finance major with an economics minor. And my fun fact would be that I know how to play 4 instruments, and I can't wait to work. Can't wait to see if you guys want to join.
All right. Hi, my name is Cyan. I'm a junior human services major with a disability studies minor. I'm the Director of Advocacy, and my fun fact is that my Dunkin' order is a medium caramel and butter pecan iced coffee with extra cream and extra sugar.
Roxana, I think you're next.
Hello, everyone. My name is Roxana Gil Batista. I am the new Director of Programming. I am from Lower Delaware, Sussex County. I am a sophomore exercise science major. And a little fun fact is that I like Oreos and I like to snack on them whenever I get the chance to. And yeah, welcome.
I think I'm next. Yeah, so can everyone hear me? Yes, okay. So I'm Victoria. I'm the Director of Digital Marketing and Communications, the DMAC. I'm a third-year student, graduating this year though. I'm a double major in American History and Criminal Justice. And I'm originally from Southeast Texas. Yeah, so my fun fact is, yeah, I was a cheerleader for 11 years. So yeah, Griffin is next.
Hello, so I'm Griffin. I'm going to be a sophomore. My major is health behavior science. I am the director of community engagement. And also a minoring in public health, much like a big nut, and I'm also minoring in business administration. So a fun fact about me is, man, I never knew we were similar in big nut, but not swimming, but soccer. I was a soccer man. I was the captain of soccer in high school. Haven't played soccer since then. So yeah, that's a quick fun fact about me though.
Hey everybody, my name is Nick, and I am currently serving as the RSA National Communications Coordinator. I am a junior studying American politics and history with a minor in journalism, and I'm from Harrington, Delaware. But a fun fact about me is that even though I'm from Harrington, Delaware, I was born in Montgomery, Alabama.
Awesome, thank you guys. And it was really great for us to all be able to introduce ourselves. With that said, I just want to remind you guys, follow us on social media. We have office hours that we'll be hosting, and these will be linked in the slides that we send out to you guys. So feel free to attend office hours with us and we can answer any questions. If you have any additional questions that are sort of lingering, feel free to let us know now. We're going to hang on until 4 o'clock, so you can hang out with us for a little bit and ask any questions that you have, or go onto our website, sites.udel.edu/RSA for more information. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.